What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am doing a review and tutorial of the new Benefit Brow Contour Pro. Okay, if you haven't seen this yet, this is about to take you back into your childhood. You are going to get all the feels. This is just the good. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I think it is one of the coolest brow products I've ever seen, and I'm really excited to test it out and show you guys exactly what I think. So if you are interested in seeing a review and my opinion on this new product, then just keep on watching. Okay, this is giving me major elementary school vibes right now. Like, I love, it's like a little clicky pen, you know? Like, you guys know. Oh my gosh, such a cute idea. I love that. But second of all, the reason that I really love this, the tip is sort of like the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is definitely my favorite of their two brow pencils. I'm not as big of a fan of the other one, but I love Precisely My Brow Pencil because it just etches in hairs that look natural. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys what this is like. Yeah, I love that it comes all in one product, especially if you're someone who travels a lot. Not me, because I'm broke. If you're someone who travels a lot, then this is perfect, because if you like to have brows that are super defined or a little bit of a highlight under your brow bone, I love that this literally has a definer on it. So if you want to kind of shape out your brows, it can help do that and define them. And then it also has a highlighting pen on it, so if you want to add a little bit more and highlight your brow bone, they've got you covered. The other thing I love about this is there's not just one shade on it. If you're like me and you have blonde hair, some people like to have their brows a little bit lighter with blonde hair, and other people like to have them just a tad darker to match their roots. So that's kind of the girl that I am with this, and this has two shades on it. It has a lighter shade and a darker shade. So if you want to keep them a little bit more natural looking, you can use the lighter shade, or if you want them really defined, you can use the darker shade. All right, so I've zoomed in a little bit closer so that you can see. I did think about it, and the only thing this is missing is a little spoolie to brush your brows. So if you want to use this as a convenience method where you take it on trips so that you can take less products, unfortunately you do have to use a spoolie or bring one so that you can brush your brows into place, because for products like this you definitely have to brush your brows beforehand. I think I'm just gonna go in with the darker shade because that's just who I am. I just like darker brows. So I'm gonna just kind of fill in what is sparse. But I mean, yeah, I mean, this is basically a Precisely My Brow Pencil right inside of here. So I know that I'm gonna love that. Yeah, it just fills it in so nicely, and all you have to do is spin it in order to get more product out of it. So this whole thing I just love so far. The only downfall of this product, at least for my brows, is that my hair doesn't really tend to grow past this point, but I feel like I have to fill them in past that point. So I'm not sure exactly how well that's going to fill in alone. A lot of times I have to use like a thicker product to fill that part in for myself. But yeah, I feel like this dark shade, it's just what I prefer on my brows. I don't know how often I would use the lighter shade, but that's just completely my preference of how I like my brows. So yeah, the only problem with this is it's not quite dark enough to fill in where I'm missing brows, and that's like, I like this product so much. I wish there was just one more shade, just a tad darker, to like mimic the hairs. I know that's the point of having the light and the dark, but I have to just go right in with the dark to fill in my brows, because that's, like I said, how I like them. All right, so my other side is now filled in. I'm liking the shape. I think I can get past the fact that I just can't fill it in any darker. It's not too bad. I'm just picky, okay? So now is a great time to see how the definer works. So again, I just gotta kind of have to twist it to get the product out, and I'm really excited about this. I love that everything is just right at your fingertips to switch to the next product. It's gonna help you get through your brow routine so fast, because I'm just like, I like doing my brows, but I hate it at the same time because it takes forever. But having every product in one kind of helps speed things up. So love this brow definer so much. I'm actually kind of liking it better than their other brow definers, which come as like a thicker pencil. These all come in the shape of precisely my brow pencil. So if you're not great at defining brows, this is really going to help you because it has such a fine tip at the end. Ooh, I love it. It's perfect. And of course, you don't have to obviously use this every time, but if you love defined brows, I mean, that's just amazing. I love that. All right, so I do have to blend it a little bit so that there's no lines. I will say that the defining formula is almost as thick as the actual brow product itself. So it is a little tough to blend with your finger, which makes me a little nervous. I hope the highlighter maybe is a little smoother, but I don't know. So let's try the highlighter now. So let's move on to the highlighter and we'll see how like shiny this gets. Okay, so the highlighter, I don't really see much shimmer coming out of it, unfortunately. It's almost the same shade as the definer, but it's not as poppin' as I would like. Like, I probably, if I wanted to actually highlight my brow bone, would want to throw a different highlighter on. So I don't know how much I'm gonna actually end up using the highlighter part. The definer though is pretty good. You just have to be really careful blending it. So I finished my makeup and here are my opinion on the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. So I truly love the style of the actual pen itself because like I said, I love precisely my brow pencil. It's just one of my go-tos, especially when I want to do a natural looking brow. So love that they decided to put that type of brow product inside of this. My only issues with it is it doesn't have any kind of spoolie with it, which I guess is okay, but for that type of product, you definitely have to brush out your brows beforehand. So you do have to find a different spoolie somewhere in the world. I mean, that wouldn't stop me from purchasing it at all. However, there's just a couple things I would change about it. I don't really feel like the actual highlighter part of the brow product is very highlighting. I kind of feel like the highlighter and the definer are very, very similar. So if that doesn't bother you too much, then to me it's more just like you have two definers because the highlighter has the tiniest bit of pearl to it, but it's a little bit hard to see to the naked eye, so you really have to get a good look at it. I would have probably preferred to maybe have 3 shades of brow product, so having a light, medium, and a dark. And then having the definer, I think that would have been fine. But if those type of things don't bother you, this is just my opinion, like truly and honestly. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop using the product. It doesn't mean I think it sucks. It's just a couple things I would tweak to make it personal to me, but like the world doesn't revolve around me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little review and tutorial of this product. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like seeing reviews on my channel, and also if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.